Hello there, everyone. My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And in this video, Flex is giving away free power tools again. And we are going to share with you how you can get your hands on some of those power tools. But before we do that, I want to say hello to Andrew Lambert, D-Sack, Crazy Mike, and Raul and Jim Ripley for tuning in early. What's up? I hope you're all doing well. Now, there are some nuances to getting these free power tools. And I think, what's up, Carterborn? How you doing? I think, first of all, I think it is awesome that Flex Power Tools has come on over to the dark side and have realized that to make people believers in your power tools, you got to actually get those tools in their hands. You have to have them test them out, use them, make them believers in those tools. Frankly, Milwaukee Tool has done that for years, incentivized people to buy into their M18 platform, their M12 platform, by offering so many good promotions, whether it be free batteries, free power tools. They've done that with tremendous success. When we had first brought Milwaukee Tool onto the channel, because I was using them as a contractor, we got a lot of hate. People, almost as much hate from Milwaukee Tool as we previously saw for Flex. But just like Milwaukee Tool turned the tide, Flex has turned the tide as well. And more people are adopting the tools and becoming believers in the power tools. And that is, in my belief, partly because they are incentivizing people to try out these tools through better and better promotions that have been happening over the course of the last year or two. Now, with that being said, this is another banger of a deal. This is going to be for a limited time only. And this is even if, okay, you tune in and it is within the promotional period of time, that doesn't necessarily mean there will be inventory in the free tools that you want. Those free tools are going to blow out. Now, there are a couple of tools that are my favorite that I would pick as my first, second, third choices, and then they kind of fall in an order. But free is free, you know what I mean? And if it's free, it's for me. So if you're thinking of jumping onto the Flex platform, for whatever reason that may be, maybe you're an apprentice, maybe you're a tradesperson, you're needing to upgrade from a previous line of tools, or you're outfitting a new crew, whatever it may be. They are technologically advanced when it comes to battery and charging. They're also very powerful ergonomic tools in themselves. And the best part about this promotion is that you're going to have your choice of some of their best offerings. I like that a lot. Now, we're going to head on over. There is a link in the description to get you over to the deal. So when people are coming to chat and they're going to go, where's this at? How do I get over there? Moderators and very cool gang members, relay to them. There is a link in the description to get them over to the deal. There is another way, okay, through YouTube shopping. All of the items that are listed as part of this promotion, okay, are in a bag or off to the side. So there are two ways to get you to the deal so you can follow along. So I'm counting on my moderators to relay that, people coming in late, as well as the very cool gang members that have been here for a while know the deal. There are two ways to get to the deal. Links in the description, or you can use the YouTube shopping app to score this deal. If there is no better way than to use the YouTube shopping app, because frankly, it's the easiest way to get the deal, especially if this video is live, okay? Otherwise, it becomes more complicated. And, quite frankly, I don't feel like going through it if I don't have to. What's up, Bill Davis? Green Bay's in the stream. Crazy Mike's here, as well as Nick's Hatsis. Yo, just in 3D. says Flex is awesome. All right, now here's the deal. There are 3 ways you can get into this deal as well. There is the top offering, okay? You buy the Flex, and I'm calling it the top offering because, frankly, you're getting some of the best stacked lithium or pouch lithium technology in the tool industry. You could go here to find out more about pouch or stacked lithium-ion battery technology in this video here. It will give you an overview of what you can expect when using pouch lithium. Some of you, it was crazy to me because pouch lithium has been out now for at least 2 years. And you know, in the tool industry space, we'll have people that go, hey, I'm in RC. I've been flying airplanes with pouch lithium or racing RC cars with pouch lithium for years and years and years. I will tell you that the issues that, number one, the issues that RC car racers and early smart device users like Samsung, those have all been, all have been solved with battery and lithium-ion battery chemistry. So any of those issues that were experienced years ago are a non-issue now, number one. Number two, that means that you're left with all the benefits of the high watt draw, being able to draw the high watts out of the batteries and shove the watts into the batteries so much more rapid than standard cylindrical cells. I mean, it's all up in there. It's all in that video right here. Go check out that video. But that is why this is although the price of entry is highest here at $199. What's going on here? Why is that doing that? Nonetheless, at $199, I feel like you're getting the most bang for your buck. Okay, you're getting that 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium battery pack that would be equivalent in watts out to, you can see here, it comes with that rapid charger. You're able to charge that stacked lithium pack in 35 minutes, which is tremendous, okay? You're able to get 200% more power, 100% faster charging, 300% longer battery life, and 100% cross-compatibility. I wanted to drop, dust, and water resistant, Thermotech heat management, and power IQ. What I wanted to kind of go over, and I'm not seeing a slide for that, this 3.5 amp hour battery produces the watts out that would be equivalent to like an 8 amp hour cylindrical cell pack. So you're getting all of the watts out, maybe even slightly more with this pack in a very compact form factor. I like that a lot. I think it's worth every dollar of the $199 to buy that starter kit. So this would be my choice to go in on this. Okay. Now, let's just say the do-re-mi is tight. Quite frankly, I understand that it can be tight at times. And you're saying, like, I can't afford the $199 right now. There is a second, or my second favorite way to get in on this deal. And that would be with the 24-volt starter kit with a 5 amp hour battery pack. It's still coming with that 160-watt fast charger, okay? But you're getting a cylindrical cell pack. So this is a 5 amp hour cylindrical cell pack using 18650 cells. Now, as far as the quality of 18650 cells in this pack, they're very good, right? They're very good. But I still prefer the battery technology of stacked lithium or pouch lithium. But if your money ain't there to do it and you wanted to score this deal, this would be my second favorite way to get in on this deal. Okay? Cost for that one is $169. $30 more, you could have the stacked lithium option. I like that the best. My least favorite way to get in on this deal, unless you have a tremendous amount of batteries and you wanted a crazy fast rapid charger, that would be you'd be able to unbelievably rapid charge the stacked lithium packs, that are available through Flex, that would be to buy this charger at $149. The charger's awesome, but I feel like if I was getting started on the platform, I'd want to start with their best battery offering and their very good charger offering. Their standard rapid charger is still pretty much more rapid than everyone else's. They're as rapid as other brands' superchargers. You can see here, it says watt for watt, Flex 24-volt chargers are up to 50% faster than the competition with a built-in intelligent processor. They're the only dual-fan cooling in the industry and more wattage in the standard charger. Okay, Flex batteries spend less time on the sidelines and more time on the job. The good thing about their platform and their batteries is that the chargers and the batteries allow for cooling. Number one, there's two fans within this charger and their standard chargers. They're standard fast chargers. There's one to cool the circuitry within the charger. There's a second to cool the battery that is charging. Now, what's good about the second especially is that, and you can see right here where my pointer is at the top, these little perforations in this charger at the base of where the connections are made, that's the air port, and that meets up with air ports on the battery itself. Let me see. You can't. Let me see. If I click on a battery, maybe if I click on that battery, if there's multiple pictures, maybe I'd be able to show you the airport. Is there only one? I guess there's only one picture here. So that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'd be better off just going over and getting one of the batteries. So my whole point for wanting to show you the cooling ports on the batteries themselves is that sometimes if you're drawing a lot of watts out of a pack, they can become very hot, and it will be too hot for the charger to charge that battery pack. When there's not fan cooling, what happens is that pack has to sit idle before it can ever start to charge. So that increases charge time. What Flex does is they pass cool air, even when it's not in a state of charging, just in a state of cool down. They are passing air, if it's placed on the charger, they're passing air over those cells inside the pack, cooling them down more rapidly so that you can begin your charging quicker. And that gets the batteries charged faster. Plus, it's also keeping the cells cooler because everybody knows what kills lithium-ion packs is heat. That's what kills heat. So there's a lot going on within these packs. Okay. Remember, type out VCG Construction if you're trying to grab my attention. Okay. Now, let's just say you're like, okay, I understand what's at stake here. It's a ribeye. Let's say you wanted to add one of these kits or the starter kits to the cart. What would become available to you for free? What tools is Flex giving away for free? Well, there's a whole bunch of them. You'll be able to, once you've added it to the cart, you're going to select your promotional item up here. So you're going to add one of the battery, either starter kits or charger, to your cart first. Then what you'll do is you'll be able to pick your promotional item. Let's start out with literally my favorite of all of the free items. It is the 24-volt brushless trim router. It's 1.5 horsepower. Okay. It is very, very robust for a trim router. We have done matter of fact, you can go to this video, go to this video here. We've made worktops with that. It is very powerful. Very climb cuts we've made with, we've done it all with it. Ton of power. I love this trim router. look at, you could see here, you're getting $199 worth of value. So literally, if we back this up, you've spent $199 on your starter kit for your battery and charger, and you're getting $199 in a trim router for free. It's pretty much cancels out. You're pretty much $0 invested if you kind of think about it. Now, if you wanted to be ahead of the game, you could buy one of these offerings here, okay, the 5 amp hour battery pack with the 160 watt fast charger. You'd be $30 ahead, okay, if you went with the router. And $149, that means you'd be like $60 ahead. So you'd be $60 ahead. Me personally, I'm still going to stick with my initial 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium-ion starter kit. I like this one the best still. So that means I would be pretty much even. You can see finished furniture and cabinetry or cut doors and window holes from plywood and OSB with the Flex 24-volt trim router. So what we're trying to say here is that it's unbelievably versatile. It is as precise and as delicate as being able to work on furniture and cabinetry, or it's as powerful to open rough openings in framing for a house. This would be my first choice. Okay, next up, they have the Flex 5-inch random orbital sander. It's $149. You'd be getting it for free if you bought one of those qualifying battery offerings. It says, from reconditioning rusted metal work to refinishing tables and chairs. Once again, they're illustrating that this tool will serve people that are doing very intensive, sanding of metal work or delicate furniture cabinetry work at $149. I do like the random orbital sander. Of the offerings, this would probably be like my third choice. So this would be number one. The router would be my first choice. A lot of bang for your buck here. The sander would be my number three. I think I'd have to go. My second choice is coming up. I think random orbital sander just moved to number 4. This would be my third choice. The 5-inch angle grinder with paddle switch at $179. Number one, versatile tool. So many things you could do with a grinder. It's funny, like people are intimidated by grinders. I don't necessarily, I guess I can understand it. But it is just like one of the most simplest tools that could be used in so many ways. I think that a lot of people are missing out on owning a grinder. I think you'd be like, once you own a grinder, you're going to be like, how did I ever live without a grinder? It's ridiculous. $179. Okay, you'd get it for free. It says the Flex 24-volt brushless 5-inch variable speed angle grinder with paddle switch delivers next level advantages to the job site. Unleash up to 10,000 RPM of unmatched power, but also work with confidence. Key features include anti-kickback protection. So you're going to get all the power, plus you're getting the usability of anti-kickback technology that will help you, protect you on the job. I also want to talk about the 5-year tool warranty, but this would probably be my third choice. This would be my third choice. Oh, I like they got a little jiffy going on there. Okay, if you're not aware, Flex has, when you within 90 days or 30 days, I can't remember how many days, you have to register your tools, your batteries, your chargers, right, or your kits within a specific amount of time. I think it might be 90 days. Could be 30. I think it's 90 days, though. They give you a standard 5-year warranty, right? But for the rest of this year, okay, as an incentive, they're doing a founder's lifetime warranty on all that. So they take this 5-year warranty and they'll extend it for the life of the batteries, chargers, and tools that you're buying in this calendar year. It's not going to renew for 2025. They renewed it one last time in 2023 and went into 2024 with it. So this is the thing. If there's any issues with Flex tools, okay, and things happen, tools break, you know what I mean? You're covered for the lifetime of the tools when you're jumping on the deal. It doesn't matter what the issue is. Pretty much, it's a founder's bumper-to-bumper warranty. There's some defect in manufacturing, and defects happen. you're covered. And quite frankly, it's about how a manufacturer makes very great tools. That's a part of the success story. But I think the other part of the success story is the customer service and how a brand will stand behind their tools. And they're willing to give you a lifetime warranty right now. So I like that a lot. This would be my third choice. So number 1 would be router. Number 3 would be the grinder. Number 4 would be the sander. This is somewhere at the very end, the bottom. One of your free options would be another 5 amp hour battery. That would be, I mean, listen, if you're just getting on the platform, you might need some additional batteries. This might be a good way. For you, this might be a number 2 or 3. Okay. For me, this is somewhere down the totem pole. This would be my number 2. Flex's 1/4 inch quick eject hex impact driver. Look, an impact driver is just so versatile. This would be my number 2 option. Okay, it's not the most expensive item here, but it is the most powerful impact driver on the market. I don't care who's Gen 4 or who's brand new, out of the box, yellow impact driver just came out. I haven't tested, the new yellow one yet. I'm just talking smack at this point. But this Flex has been the reigning champion of most powerful impact drivers now for, I don't know, as long as it's been out. And it makes it on top of being very powerful and fast, it's a very versatile tool. The head is very compact. It would pair up super, super awesome with that it does pair up super, super awesome with that 3.5 amp hour battery. And that's why it is my number 2 choice. So number 1, router. Number 2 is the impact. Number 3, grinder. Number 4 is the random orbital sander. Drywall cutout tool, $99. It's an option. If you need one, choose it. We got the floodlight. This is somewhere in like number 5. I would take a good light. You always got to be able to see. This is an option for you. It's 2,000 lumens. And then the job site radio. There's radio. I love it. It's awesome. Produces really good sound. It's not the most expensive item, but it's at the top of my list. It's probably in the number 6 range, right? Out of 8 tools that are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's at the top. It's at the top of my list, right? So for me, this would be number 6. The drywall cutout tool would be number 7. Battery would be number 8. For me, that is in the way I would choose them. Now, yes, Seber Webbs says at VCG Construction, the 3 amp hour, it's 3.5 amp hours, Seber Webbs. And yes, because of the stacked lithium technology in this pack, it is a better pack overall than the 5 amp hour battery. Now, here's the thing. You can go to the video up there, like I said earlier, to see why. But if you were powering things like, lights, for instance, 5 amp hours would probably be your better option because you'll still get more runtime out of the 5 amp hour battery. It's a very nuanced subject that I implore you, after you watch this video, go watch that video. Okay. Now, let's just make sure that everything is working properly. We've added our battery and charger starter kit. I want to pick my options. Now, here's the thing. You get to select one promotional item, right? Oh, before we do that, I want to say thank you to Adriano for the $5 Australian holler. He says, they say Vince is my favorite YouTuber. Vince, are you going to do a video on the framing nailers? Trump 2024. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. We're gonna keep it to the tools. I appreciate the $5 Australian holler. Okay. Let's not make it political here. Everybody's open to their own opinion. Okay, I don't, we do the tools here. Okay, so, there are a lot of great political channels out there. I'm sure you peruse. But like I said, I read the comments because we appreciate the help with our channel. Thank you very much. Which framing nailers? Vince, are you going to do a video on the framing nailers? Which framing nailers are we talking about? Are we talking about the Adriano? Are we talking about a comparison of the top brands? Framing nailers? Is that what we're talking about? Or do you know something that I don't know about Flex? Are they coming out with framing nailers? I'm confused. I want to know. Coley says no deals on the Brad nailer. That's not part of this deal. Bobby Smith is in from Chicago. It's my mentor. Saber Webb says thanks. Adriano says I got it. No problem. Adriano, which nailers are we talking about? We want to know. We want to know. Because I want to answer your question. We appreciate the $5 Australian holler. All right. It literally, you know what? How about this? We're going to put user in timeout. We're gonna time you out for 5 minutes because I literally just said to someone, let's keep this about tools, and we have an imbecile that doesn't know how to follow instructions, right? Because I don't want this to turn into some kind of S show where people we're here as tradespeople, okay, trying to learn about tools. Okay, I don't care what anyone's political affiliation is. It means nothing to me in this space, right? And but we have an imbecile right away that wants to try to turn the chat political, So enjoy your time out, okay? It's not my fault that you're that stupid, that you can't follow directions. You are the people that I don't know. Maybe some of the amendments people want to restrict them because of imbeciles like you that give the rest of us a bad name. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. That's right. Okay. What's up, Kevin? So it says, any news? I want the 15-gauge angle finish nailer. Will it be released by Flex? Kevin Smith, I got to be honest with you. I can reach out and try to find out, but I'm not aware of that at the moment. But I will reach out and I will try to get an answer. So Justin 3D, I will say that, has a good comment. Says Flex just showed off multiple nailers at some point. Here's the thing. I think there was some kind of leak. Or was it a trade show or something? And I believe what they told us before the end of 2024, an entire lineup of nailers will be released. So I believe you're correct. I just don't have any official word. What's up there, Mason Willis? All right. Here we go. Let's make sure the deal works. There are limited quantities of each item. So if there's one that you had your eye on, I would not hesitate too long because as they sell out, they will be removed. Here's my first choice, the compact router. I'm going to add it to the order. I just want to make sure that everything works correctly for all of you. So you can see here, it was added at $0 to our cart as the promotional item. Now I want to proceed to checkout. I want to make sure that there is free shipping on this promotion. You can see here the tax man's still getting their $13.18. Order total is $212.18. Now, you can see here that for shipping, automatically 1123 ground OPT best way is selected. Here's the thing. Free shipping, OPT, best way. It's this literally the same offering for $0. You're going to want to make sure you check that off. Then you have your choice of either paying through PayPal or Venmo. You can use a credit card, or you can actually finance your purchase through a firm, which is pretty cool. You can see our cart. Let's see here. There is tax. There is free shipping. $212.18. Boom. You have an unbelievable tool with one of the most technologically advanced batteries on the marketplace, paired with one of the most technologically advanced chargers in the marketplace. It's an awesome deal. It's an awesome deal. You know that just in 3D. What's up, Balaki? How you doing? All right. Now, here's the deal. Anyone from Yo, bro, Johnny, Job Site Johnny. This is I had to change up the diet. Okay. It seems I have some gut issues. Oh my God, my cast iron stomach has turned to like tinfoil as of late. And frankly, I've had to alter my diet. I've been eating cottage cheese to break my fast at 1 p.m. Cottage cheese. Actually, 12:30, 12 o'clock today. It was a little earlier. Wanted to get it in my belly. Get in my belly. All right. Does anybody have any other? Hello, Dinah. Does anybody else have any questions on the deal? Or do you have any questions, comments pertaining to tools? We want to know. Leave it all below. I want to say a special thank you to those of you that have monetarily contributed to the stream, like Adriano Valentino. Okay, as well as the moderators for being here, helping to keep the chat G-rated. Because everybody knows the best way to get from A to Z is to keep it VCG rated. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. I hope you got the tool deal you need. I got to tell you, I love this one. Do not pass this one up if you've been holding out for a good deal on Flex, because this one, it's real nice like. I know you don't want me to go, but I got to get back to work. But I can reassure you that you will not be upset, because we have another video coming up right after this one. It's going to be more Flex. You're going to love it. Whoa, Balaki says, Vince, serious question. Do you think that if they make a metal router tip, you could use it to prep edges of metal for welding versus a grinder? So I got to be honest with you. An entire, literally the way you used to cut edges on solid surface countertops and all was large water-cooled routers. That's what used to be used before, water jets and CNCs began to become employed. Could you? Yes, I suppose, depending on the size of the router and what you're using. But here's the thing. To prep the edges, Metabo, German Metabo, literally has dedicated prep tools. In my opinion, that wouldn't be nearly as expensive as replacing those high-speed router bits. I would look into those, Cletus. Adriano on another Australian $5 holler says, Vince, framing nailers, rigid, Milwaukee, Hikoki, DeWalt, Makita versus pass load. Also, Vince, what do you think of the new DeWalt Impact, the DCF 860? I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm waiting for it, literally like salivating like Pablo's dog. I want to get my hands on it so bad. Listen, the initial reports are promising. I can promise everybody that as soon as we have the DCF 860 in hand, we're going to do a tool test raw. We're not going to do our normal side-by-side short video. We're going to do a full feature-length tool test raw live for the arrival of the DCF 860. So here's homework for all of you that are tuned in right now, because you're going to get first say. What impact driver do you want to see that DCF 860 go up against first? Because you're going to have your say because you're here live. We want to know. Put it down in the comment section. You could put it in the chat, but we're gonna have a better time reading those comments if they are in the comment section. How come I cannot hit like on this comment? Well, listen, here's the deal. We really like this comment. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit the heart on that. Blocky says, thanks, Vince. Looking for consistent grooves for consistent welds. I would instead of hand welding, like hand grinding, Metabo provides a tool that gives consistent every time. This way, you don't have to worry about penetration, how deep, or over penetration. Melting your metal, you're going to have a very consistent weld every time. I would look into that, Blocky. Whoa. Put it down in the comments. I'm getting all kinds of feedback. Listen, everybody, I got to get back to it. We got more flex tools. It's coming up right after this message. Right now after this whole right.